not used to the place at the moment, but once you've If you ever have it... Maybe you're not... If you ever have any questions about the...
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop.
This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual? That actually works? Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we? Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too! Let's go, let's go! talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the EI Publishing House. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not
Hello?
hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
I don't know if I can hear him or not.
What are you guys up to?
These darn ads. You can hear me now? Yeah, I went into the mic. It's really weird because the mic says that it's microphone HyperX Quadcast S, but then when you go into the properties, it's like 0.00, just a blurb of nothing.
Junkichi is trying it
Well,
out
then
to be specific.
I'll do
He's
my
hit a bit of a creativity
beginning
block recently,
stream thing.
so, I'm
now.
helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
Since no one heard it. So yeah, so what I was trying to say at the beginning of my stream that nobody heard. See, I also wish that my mic had the ability to light up when I was talking, because it used to do that. Now it doesn't do that anymore. But anyways, so we've added 2 new things to the stream. You can now see that your text is popping up in the bottom left corner of your stream. So that is the new chat that is now running. I'm running a couple. I'm popping. How about this? Popping in? Oh, you're okay. I thought I was popping. Okay, my bad. I'll turn my foot. But anyway, so the chat is now live. I'm testing 2 formats. I'm testing the block format that you're seeing, as well as there's a clean format that doesn't have the blocks around it. I feel that the blocks are better because if it's going to be overlaid on something, it actually still separates it from where it's at. Also, the alerts are now live, so yeah, it's almost like a mirror. But if you also are able to donate, that'll pop. If if new followers come in, that'll pop. All of that stuff should pop up as well. I don't know how it works. And if it doesn't pop up, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to learn these things. Thanks for the bit donation. Hopefully it does something. They're on. No. Okay, back to the drawing board on that one. Hey. 1 out of 2 is not bad. 1 out of 2 is not bad. At least the chat is working seamlessly. That's good. Also, yesterday I fixed the ping in our Discord, so when we go live, it actually pings the people that want to be pinged in our Discord properly instead of like just dead air. So hopefully that is good. The other announcement that I had before I kind of continue on with Genshin is if you haven't had the opportunity to check out our new YouTube video that launched today at 9 a.m., it is OG Xbox 4, where you have the opportunity to choose what I will be streaming next Tuesday and Thursday. Make sure you jump over there and hit that poll. Your choice is between continuing with Armed and Dangerous, which we saw yesterday, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and Blinks the Time Sweeper. So make sure you get over there and definitely get your vote. Also, share it with friends if you want. If you want to have them join you in some of these chats here on Twitch or even just on YouTube, I would really appreciate that as well. The stickers look tiny. You always invite Tony. I appreciate that. Are you saying the stickers look tiny on the chat bot? I can't change that part, unfortunately. Then I insult him. It did help out get a 2 Dialga Pokemon earlier, so that's good. I also picked up a Palkia before I started streaming. You're a baldy. Ouch. But yeah, so that's all of my updates. I'm going to try to do quality of life updates between each stream so that each stream is getting better. At least that's what my aim is. But yeah, thanks especially you two for tuning in. It does make it feel less lonely here. If you are enjoying the stream, I stream Genshin every Monday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hit that purple heart if you'd like to be notified when I go live.
I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
And we're currently
Mr.
working on the
Shigeru, can you
Yaimiko
please be a little more
storyline.
accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Actually, I'm going to get out my notepad.
What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Okay, we could just do it from right here. So we want to check alerts. And I will check to see if I can increase the stickers. Size on chat screen. I don't know, I don't think, but I didn't actually dig super deep, so who knows. Okay. I think if anything else, I will add it, and then I will add it to my to-do list. But thank you.
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Did I ruin him?
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yaimiko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
We could ruin gameplay. I mean, technically, I could make this. I could make the chat the entire half side of the screen, but no one's gonna be able to watch anything on the left side of the screen. That would definitely make it big right away. But again, nothing to see on that side. I'm actually quite happy with the way it looks so far. It looks very nice. I could make it bigger so that it goes all the way up to, you know how it says go to the Grand Narukami Shrine? I could make the stream or the chat be that whole left side there. That would make it big. And then it wouldn't be like right in the middle where I'm fighting. Could do that. That's another option. I figure with certain games I have to resize it though. So I'm trying to find something that's kind of like not generic, but like comparable to each game. Okay. Let's continue on. She is way up there. Let's not walk there. Oh, thank you. Bruh.
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
I'm so mean. Never had someone call themselves out on being mean, but then still continue on with it.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
Oh my god, girl wants to talk to me.
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship.
Oh,
with
he has a
Guji.
stream on
Please,
LM?
put in a good
What's
word for me.
LM?
You have to convince her to help my brother.
I love Tony's
Here's what
downfall.
My name is Kato Yohei.
That's so
My
messed
brother
up
is
to
Kato
say
Shingo.
publicly.
All he's ever wanted
Oh,
is to become a
oh,
swordmaster.
live
So he
me,
once
I
asked
think,
Sensei
right?
Domon of the Meikyo Shisui
Something like
art
that.
to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away.
Oops.
Took one look at him and said he
Recorded
didn't
and then
have
also
taste
posted
for
on
training in the art of the
YouTube.
sword. But my brother was
Because
enough
now we
to
have
resign
the
himself
chat
to
is actually
defeat.
visible.
Trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a
I should
duel
just
recently. But since his victory,
I should
he's
just
been acting
name this video
extremely
praying for Tony's
it's
downfall.
like he's become a completely different person. The
Just
doctors
kidding, I won't
can't
do
find
that.
anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit.
Yes,
That's
name
why
it.
I'm here, begging for Guji.
You're so messed up. I'm just kidding, but that's
You
messed
know,
up.
there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like
Tony's
someone who feels
downfall
empty
part
and
1.
lost.
Oh, all right.
People are clicking, be
all
like, "Who's
right.
Tony?" I don't
Then
understand
tell
what
me,
it is.
when did
It
your
might
brother
actually be
spar
like
with
proper
Domon's
clickbait.
disciple?
Probably the best clickbait.
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
It's full of drama.
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this.
I thought
I'm
you loved
really
drama.
worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a
All
martial
good. I
arts
appreciate
school
you
come true?
you stepping in even for a couple minutes.
Well, they're
Appreciate it.
kind of two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please.
I like
You've gotta
Yaimiko.
help
Lady
me.
Guji is a weird name to
He
me.
seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
Jiho stream Chaos and Chaos. Chaos starring Tony TT. Does he actually have a friend named Gio, or are you just talking about the twice person?
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
Kato, whatever your name
The twice
was.
lady? Fair enough.
These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact,
His
they
fake
are
Jiho
experts in
account.
resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get
Hey,
this
just promoted the
straight.
stream on
You come
Discord.
begging to me for help. I actually recommend
that's
someone for the job.
Very
then
long.
suddenly
A
you start
20-minute
doubting
delay?
me.
Jeez.
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
I haven't seen you two directly beside each other. Does he make fun of you a lot? Because I'm not gonna lie, it does seem like you're more aggressive towards him. Like an older sister type.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his
He does?
situation.
Does he?
Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do
He
all
pokes
the
at
work?
Q when he's around.
Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had
Pokes
a
and makes
request from
fun
me
of me.
too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
I think the biggest thing
Alright,
he makes
let's
fun of
go.
with Q is her
Don't
lack
worry
of
now, I'll be
resiliency
coming
against
along
cold.
too.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on
You
in
should
Miko's
definitely stand up for
mind,
yourself and
but
say
she
that's
seems
messed
even
up.
more disinterested than usual in Yohei's
That's not cool.
situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first.
Maybe
before
we
we'll get
should
the
call
chance
it
to ask
the
her about
downfall of
the
Tony, just
incantation
'cause.
stuff.
May the blossoms of the sacred sakura bloom.
Yes. It's hilarious how pumped you are for that idea. Is there a... Then we are even? I don't know, it'd be fully even, but it would be a starting. Oh no, don't fall, no! It's really tempting to call it that, though. No! My assumption is that there is one of those things here. Oh, it is there, right there. It's purple on the left side.
By protection of the electro archon, may the blossoms
Genshin Impact. Can you please? There we go. Ha. Oh. There we go. Level 80? Oh, yeah, yeah. I kind of know. I no-lifed her. I no-lifed her for a while. I no-lifed the whole game for a while. And now we're at the point where Q's about to pass me as well. Which is sad because like Q doesn't no-life it as much as I do, and she's still gonna zing
How
by me.
strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother, and also picking up a handful of salt on your way?
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
His name is Yuhei. Not Kato, whatever your name was.
Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two
She doesn't
brothers.
bother to know anybody's
Maybe we'll
names.
find out some amusing details.
I wouldn't try to like reprimand her for it anyways, because He's kind of OP. Where's one of those? Oh, there it is.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Okay. Can you not?
Windblade.
Oh! Can you come back up here, please? Okay. I want to be able to do a poll today. It's really important to me. Genshin Impact in VR would be so cool.
A reward on the road.
Oh, God. Q, what do I... was I supposed to do something in there? That was going to give me something? I don't think so, right? It's just a force field, maybe? It's saying like there's like one... Oh, it's in there. How do I get in there? I haven't progressed this part. That's fair. I was asking more along the lines of because you're the one that knew about how that you could go into that thing by grabbing the purple flower. I didn't know that.
Windblade.
Well, don't hurt yourself.
Be gone.
A little taste. Picked the wrong test.
Yeah, you did. Don't mess with me.
I'll keep this close.
Oh. Oh, Lumine, why are you so bad at mining? It's so terrible to watch you at times. Okay, we'll do that another day. We'll just go back to the story.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he is enrolled.
Huh? Debt collectors? But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten a...
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master.
Depends on how often you guys joke with each other.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training.
If you are looking for a new community to call home, hit that Discord link today, as we'd love to have you part of our community. One insult after another. Yeah, but you know how when you go at each other like brothers and sisters and stuff like that, sometimes it could be seen like as just kind of banter. Some people may not take that seriously. Discord, join. Yeah.
In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it.
I've said some stuff to my
blamed
sister that I
Domon
would
for
never
not
say to
seeing
another
his
human, but
potential,
it's also my
and even
sister, and
declared that he would challenge a
don't really
disciple of
fully mean
Domon.
it. I guess I don't know what to say about
Wait,
that.
what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day.
Oh,
Some
then,
training
yeah, you are
regimen,
lucky.
that is. Yohei did
I like
tell
my
me about
sister.
Shingo winning the fight,
She has her
but I
moments.
took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
Her moments over the course of years, yeah. Tony's the brother I never wanted. But you did say brother. You did say brother. So that means that there's something there that's important to you. That is an adorable ghost. I don't even understand the reason of having that in the game, but it's adorable.
So it's her. The one I've been waiting.
You two are like siblings, though?
Is her.
I heard that. Why is Dr. Pepper so good? Why you do this to me, Dr. Pepper? You and your 23 authentic blend of flavors.
So it's her.
I also make fun of the wife too then, or is that crossing the line? I think that is probably crossing the line. Probably, I'm going to put that. I guess the question you could ask yourself is, would you like Tony to make fun of your husband eventually? Would that cross your line? Actually, really? You would be okay with people making fun of your husband? If it's lighthearted jokes, then no. Okay, so do you have lighthearted jokes for his wife? Or are they not lighthearted? Fair, fair. No, I don't hurt at all. I bite my tongue. I don't know. She seems adorable. She seems nice. I've never met her, so obviously I don't know. Yeah.
Hey there! We've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's
Yeah, based on
recently.
what we know.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to
I don't
sign
cast
up,
judgment on people
but we
until I
would
have the
like to hear
opportunity
more
to meet them
details about
face to
the
face.
fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was
Okay,
a joke when
fair
I first
enough.
heard that Shingo was
Fair
going to challenge a disciple of
And
the
we'll sit there and
Mikyo
listen to the jokes.
But when he drew his sword, phew,
If you ever
he
back
became
up
a
in
whole different
Canada, I'll
person.
make sure I come out that time.
The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo
Gotta let it all
that
out.
strong?
We explode if you don't let it out.
He seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any
Nice
other
apology.
details to share?
You're such a
We've
bad
heard that
guy.
Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Damn.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted,
I got popcorn.
"What is that stuff?
I found
Keep
some
that away from
Reese's
me,"
popcorn.
and then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for, too.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose.
Did anybody hear Jenny's new song from Blackpink? It's not good. It's not good.
Look,
This
Oh,
is not the. This is.
now we can listen to Lumine dying as we start this sequence.
He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
Jeez.
Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
I don't know what it is. It's like every song that she's releasing now, she takes like too many genres and smashes them into each other. And I mean smash, not compliment. Just smashing them together. It's not good. Yeah.
Of manliness. Found your own school. Ha! So shallow.
It's the same with Lisa. I don't like Lisa's music either.
Manly man.
Rose's is okay.
So lame.
And Jisoo's is
Spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei.
Absolutely.
Yohei, save me.
Yeah.
Save me.
And I think that's what we all kind of wanted. We all wanted like Blackpink sound, but as solos, and we're not getting that. And so it's actually not that good.
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up, and now he's coming this way.
no, don't come any close. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor Yohei. Your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know. But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be. Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed, and yet 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really...
But,
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't... But after Shingo dies, you'll be next.
Damn.
It's futile trying
A straight
to...
threat.
Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole because I was worried that if that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and pay.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
What's the U for?
What is that?
It's the spirit!
See that?
Oh, gotcha.
That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
We do nothing. But
Weird.
You, little one, just a quick fight, and this
Bench
will
fictions
all
about
be
real
over.
real people is weird.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster. Come on, fight me!
You don't want to fight me.
He's coming! Be careful!
Yeah, stay in the water. That'd be actually really beneficial for you.
This moment will be frozen in time.
I have no revival items because I don't make food.
Cheap tricks.
Freeze! What's the hurt? Cool it! Freeze!
Go back in the water. Yeah.
No escape!
Cool it!
You win.
Yeah.
Excellent!
I do get whooped because I don't make food. I should make food.
I haven't felt this
I
great.
used to live purely off of food and no healer on the team. Now that I have a healer on my team, I don't ever make food. And that's a problem.
But he looked pretty content at the end there.
Why are you hysterically laughing at me?
Well, I'm sure he's
Maybe.
confused.
I'm gonna go with maybe
Don't
on
know
that
what
last
that
point.
was all about.
We can talk about it later.
What am I... Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made
Manliness.
that wish. We summoned a spirit and...
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your...
Thank you, Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now.
Listen here,
don't you?
little dude.
Yes,
Stop
we
pushing.
understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you,
Hey, Vector.
exorcists.
Go to sleep.
We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
You little rambunctious.
Miko, would they really have
At some
lost
point,
their
I should show
cause
off
if we hadn't gotten
Vector,
involved?
either on social media or something like that.
Why the heck were you so
He's
reluctant
adorable,
to
but
help out?
annoying at sometimes.
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
He's a little AI robot that
What
rolls around my
was it
desk.
that possessed Shingo?
You might be able to
saw it
hear his
all for
wheels sometimes.
yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct.
Wow.
Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions.
Hello,
As
Jose.
a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then you
How are
exhausted
you
its strength
today?
by fighting it, so it disappeared.
All right,
Even
have a
if we'd
good
done
night,
nothing at
Shinya.
all,
Thanks for stopping by.
Shingo
Much
would have
appreciated.
eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course.
Thank you.
It would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up. Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
You mean you
Maybe.
disagree?
No, I don't think she does.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book?
So the chat's working perfectly
Yes,
fine,
I
but my
know the
alerts are
one.
doing nothing. So back to the drawing boards on alert.
That book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem
Thanks for the
really
bit donation,
popular
much
right
appreciated.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're not working either, but you know, I didn't dig too much into them. I kind of just turned them on and fingers crossed, you know, and that's not something that I've ever dealt with before. So we'll have to look into them. I know there's test buttons, so I can do a lot of testing. So I'll figure it out. I know I'll figure it out. Just gotta try to understand it better.
Yeah, Yohei and Shingo may have been fine in the end, but things got pretty scary when Shingo was possessed.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Let me see.
Are you already at work, Jose?
What? We're losing
Or is
market
that
share?
at 11 my time?
Yes. Overall bestseller, reader's favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now.
2 minutes till I go in. Fair.
Miko?
I hope you have a good
What is
shift.
it? You
No,
have a really
just
scary
smooth
look
sailing.
on your face right now.
Ah, damn.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is
I
a
tried
well-rounded
to
hit,
type out
summarily
the
beating the
stream
novels of
thing.
the Yai Publishing House
It was
by
not working,
every
and then as soon as I made it
analysis.
into a spreadsheet, I was like, oh, this is a better idea right off the rip. Super easy to understand.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very... I have to come up with a counterplan. And
How is this our problem all of a sudden?
All right. Thank you very much.
Paimon, please.
I'll probably talk to you over the weekend
Who wrote this
anyways.
book and why? Don't we think there
Have
might be
a
bigger
good day at
safety
work,
risk
or
here?
like I said, uneventful. As uneventful
Am I
as
to take it
possible.
that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head back and make
I
some
was waiting for those.
preparations.
I knew that was
Meet
going to come up
outside
before
the
you
Eye
left.
Publishing house.
Alright, we should probably go make some food, right? That makes sense. Oh. How am I going to get that one? I'm gonna ignore it and be the bigger person. That's not working for me. Okay. I'm gonna get to you. Somehow I'm gonna get to you. Yay! Oh. What are you doing, Kaya? Yeah. Since we're back in Inazuma, I might as well go make some food. Which is here. Okay. Ooh, I didn't even know we had a new recipe. So let's make some revive. Do we have the ability to make any revive? Yes, we do. Auto cook, and we'll grab 5. Big enough for both of us. We'll go with this one. We'll see if we can cook 5 of these. Maybe not 5 now. That's 3. Big back activities. I don't even want to know what that is. Okay, that's enough for the shielding ones. Grab some more of these ones. I know, I am making food. I need food. And then we'll do some attack ones. Me and Q are saying that we'd love to eat all these dishes. It does, you get to the point where you're hungry when you're doing this part. And then we just need health stuff. Let's do 20. Oh, 21. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. And then let's go wake up some dead people. Where is... Oh, there's one. I feel that way about any survival game that's cooking. Yeah. He's like, I wish I could just click some buttons and then boom, dish. Boom, not hungry. Yeah. Magical. Look at that, I got the BP31. I'm like kind of catching up to somebody that's probably at BP35. Maybe even 36. $36? You would be. Oh gosh. Just because you can declare that I can't hate the player, I still can hate the player. That's not a problem. I have no problem going against that. No, I'm gonna hate the player and the game. That's my motto. I don't hate you. I hate the player that's in you. If you are enjoying the content here, tickle that purple heart. Keep the good times going. I stream Genshin every Monday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, that's okay. I still hate that player.
Thank you for completing today. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Name all. Dispatch again. You're just jealous? Sure, I'll go with that. That's fair. Okay. Now that we got Kira back. I blame the game for doing that transition where it just drops me out of the air and slams to the ground.
Alright, Nico, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely wrong.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A first-hand
Dun,
guide to
dun,
summoning
dun.
spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone. In bending over
True.
backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the
Who's
lives
wrong?
of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities. The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? So what we're going to do is create smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how. Incidentally, this will
Weird.
also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide.
Wait, Miko, so you want us to write a novel?
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word team. Anyway, there is a writer's submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will.
We're writing a book? Okay. Not what I thought I was going to be doing tonight, but sure.
reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story... The only recent book worth mentioning is a first-hand... Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author...
Uh-oh.
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel. There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's the illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible.
We're trying to make a book that's going to replace the popularity of the one that's not... It's teaching people some bad stuff. So right now we're trying to figure out what do people like. They keep saying light novels, which I'm assuming is manga. I don't know why they don't just say the word manga.
I'll be honest, I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yae Miko.
We're going the wrong way. So she walked past this event and made me do the research? You're hoping it was going to be smut? Okay. Okay. Let's see where your mind's going. Genshin smut. Now we're going to go tell her that we basically need to make a book identical to the book that's currently out.
There you are. Let me
Don't make it
introduce
weird.
the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru.
No, I might make it weird.
Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered
Junkichi.
with.
I like that
Junkichi's
name.
working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, they will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch.
It definitely...
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
They just want that book. That's just that book.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will, more importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still, for example, we know we need an original core concept.
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to...
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration... but that would make it a completely different genre than A First-Hand Guide.
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based... As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able...
Interesting.
Alright, let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking? This sounds like a great one!
We're going to talk about the dragon.
Let's see here. The protagonist arrives in Mondstadt for the first time. With the help of some trusty companions, the protagonist successfully defeats the dragon. But then, the dragon suddenly turns into a human. Let us work together to build a better future. The love story between human and dragon begins today.
What?
Well, that was an unexpected development. What happened to the
Oh, love the bots. Love the bots.
What? But that's so misleading.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. The story certainly goes in an unorthodox direction, and the Dragon Girl sounds destined to—
What the heck?
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Okay.
Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work— Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this.
Before it came to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls.
Sounds
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a prop. Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic.
Yeah, food.
Don't worry, this is my treat.
your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creed.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Oh my god.
Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back? The protagonist awakes to find themselves turned into a geovicious. But then, the protagonist suddenly discovers that they have a special ability. So the protagonist rolled and rolled and rolled, hoping to evolve into the strongest So, the protagonist is no longer a human, huh?
Go away, heathen.
Counting that after chapter 1.
I give it a 9.5. Monster evolution is an increasingly common theme these days. What started out as a rather niche genre has gradually worked its way into the mainstream. And I wouldn't worry about the continuity issue. All we have to do is explain at the beginning of the work that the protagonist can travel between different worlds. Or just explain it.
No integrity whatsoever.
The most important thing is that it's fun. In light novels as in light.
You do kind.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started.
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
Perfect. 2 chapters down.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
When the Vision Hunt Decree comes out of nowhere, the protagonist joins the Find out how the protagonist goes on to make great contributions to the war effort, become best friends with the Resistance General, and get to know the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, working together with everyone to find... It's surprisingly normal.
If you are looking for a new community to call home, check out that Discord link, as we'd love to have you part of our community.
I think it's rather good. A lot of people still like the classic hero's journey, from ordinary soldier to great. One thing, though. we'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden.
Whoa. So we're really going head to head with our rival on this one.
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the past.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
Join us and
The
go for
content is
broke for
fine. Now
Gengar.
we just need to promote
Yeah, exactly.
I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that. She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go
We
to
are
the
amazing
publishing
financial
house at some
advisors.
point to commission Ms. Hina
Oh,
for that
I
recommendation.
don't know if I can say that.
Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
I should just steal these people's food. No one's even in here. We got a food thief in here. Did I pick the wrong one? No, I have the right one. Where's little bear dude?
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guj, with Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
I think I have to go take some ground beef out of the freezer after my stream is done.
Are you sure you'd
I'm
like
going
to
to make
submit
some
this entry?
chili.
Let me see. The Miraculous
weekend.
Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sale.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how...
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the... Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the...
3 days. 3 days? I can't even do 3 days. 1, 2. Yeah, they only let you do 2 days at a time. So I'd have to like literally stop and then start again. It's interesting that they have this time mechanic, but I do think it would be better suited if they had it at a bed. Because, like, what did we do for the past 3 days? Did we just stand here staring at this dude that also didn't leave?
Ah, you've all finally made it. Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing.
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Why would you say that out loud?
We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal.
Oh, shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about.
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing.
Oh, I already finished my water a second ago and also took another drink, but I'll take another one.
What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night,
Thanks for the bit
you'll
donation.
receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes.
Yeah, I've been
come
like
true.
hydrating
I heard that the
multiple
incantations
times
in
through
A
the
First-Hand
stream.
Guide to
I got my
Summoning
heater
Spirits
on, and
have
so it's
weird
drying
side
out my
effects.
mouth a lot. So
This
I'm
one
kind of
guy
like
wished for a
drinking
load of
something every
mora
couple
and got it,
minutes.
but then one night it all turned to leaves.
But I
and he
appreciate you
developed a
always
high
tuning
fever.
in and checking out.
They actually had to use
And
one of
making
the
sure that
secret
I'm always
spells of Lady
hydrating.
Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling less...
Wow, you're right, but what's this moonless night that they're... Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line.
There's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another... Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author, but when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written. Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, after his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing..."
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role. Oh, what are you talking about?
Okay. So we're gonna summon the ghost that possessed the guy that wrote the book that we did not want people to write or read? Okay. Wait.
Nico,
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is...
Really? But it feels...
That seems rather fitting. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author.
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's... Hey! Wait up! Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay?
Oh, your nail broke already? Aw. On a short nail. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do? You have to like change the rest of the nails so it matches? Or just have a tiny little nail? Yeah, we get to use Yamiko. File it down.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from...
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also... Looks like the artist signed their name.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Ooh, food. Oh, she's electric. And she has a charge one.
Right here.
Don't push your luck. Don't get frostbite. My blade.
Right now.
I don't know what these things are doing though.
Emerge.
Is it hurting them? Is it like aggroing him?
Right now.
Maybe? I'm not sure what her skill set's doing.
Wow, this place is huge! Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. Alright, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move. Right now. Come on out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's doing. Yay for yay. It's like an election campaign. Vote yay for yay. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Nothing lasts forever. Show them. Emerge.
Come on, we can do it.
Right here.
Cheap tricks. Devil.
Prepare to be blown away. Let it rain. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Right now. Right here. Emerge.
I'm ready.
Maybe I don't know what she's doing. Crazy to me. Posture check. Thank you, thank you. Do have some more designs for those stickers. Thank you. Will be placed in hopefully soon. That's my plan. It's like a puzzle.
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
Come on out. Right now. Emerge.
It's a current. Put the line through the enemy and it's a current. Okay. I understand. Looking to see if I can find any, yeah, it is cool. One. Nope, that's where we started. We need to bring that other one down.
Let's dance.
There's two currents here. I think this brings us directly up here. Yeah. This takes us to that we need to get over there. But how? Oh, move what? Oh, it's one of these rooms.
What you
I'm
got?
always watching. Show them. That's quite enough.
There's a lot of food in this thing.
Ready, steady, go!
She has bad defense for some reason. Like, she doesn't survive a lot of hits. Move this way. Okay, and there's a chest. The glass cannon? Yeah, that's what it seems like, at least to me so far. Okay, so this is where we wanted to go. But is there any other stuff that's over here that we might want? Oh, it's another chest.
Right now. Right here. What a nuisance. Emerge. Right here.
There we go. I'm at 62,000 out of 15,000. That is... It's killing me! Glass Canyon? Yeah, don't go into a glass canyon. That doesn't sound fun. Okay, so that's back to where we were. Let's go to... yeah, here. Did that push that down? Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. And then we should just be able to go here with the mirror.
Whoa. It's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit.
I don't want to be possessed.
To that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his...
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative...
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now, it'll be over soon. Just think of it. Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like she's sitting inside the painting.
Is it?
Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
It is moving.
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of?
Probably...
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
The painting is moving again! Look!
Ooh.
I never thought the day would come when I'd be some... What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you're the one who wrote a first-hand... What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't you? Ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to
Yeah, we're a guy.
use this incantation
We're possessed
as a
by the
means
writer
for
that wrote the
all
book.
souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
What? Paimon knew it! You...
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of... I sense... Yes, great power within her. Good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
Seeing the traveler laugh like that is hilarious.
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake her again.
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko! You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in
Well,
at
they
fan
suck.
flames, you mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here.
Scared witless.
Poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Urakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. No, wait. To be more accurate...
Memory? But...
Spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots?
Yeah.
You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too. In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether typically yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone,
Do you look bigger on my
help
screen?
me write a truly amazing novel."
I mean, my screen is
Piqued
still
my
a
curiosity,
phone, so I would assume
popped
no.
inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here.
You'd have to watch the
but I
stream
was alive.
on
I
Twitch
wasn't
app on a
just another
TV if you
kitsune,
wanted to see
no.
how big they were.
I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess
A lot
human
of
bodies at will
TVs have
like I
Twitch
can.
these days.
But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
There's also a Twitch app on Xboxes. If you have Xbox near you, you can also pull up Twitch on there, log in, and you'll be able to see the stream as well.
But...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
All right then. You finally convinced Paimon. You
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most
I figured
powerful
that.
yokai out there.
Not only that, Urakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and All right. You win, I lose.
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders.
Oh, Urakusai.
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangement: when my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been
I've been great, of course. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also... And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given...
Oh, well, great.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing
How do you know
House's
she reads
ace in the
smut?
hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
Don't let her fool you. She's a fox? Yes.
Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. So, your first possession, What was it like?
Yep, 10 minutes left to the end of the stream. I'm hoping that I can finish off her story before it ends.
Good.
So you guys can see how it
Saves
ends.
me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Urakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on... Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me,
You cannot be serious, Miko! After all that, you still... You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now! If you think Paimon's gonna do...
Oh, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides...
You are enjoying the Genshin Impact stream. Make sure to tickle that purple heart to keep the good times rolling. I do stream Genshin Impact every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. It looks like her hair, but it's not. What? A fox? And like, follow, share, and subscribe.
Well, there's no way out now!
Her ears. Ah, I understand. 10,000 Mora. Money! Yeah, I wish. Oh wait. No, this is not where I want to be. I need to be on top of the mountain, not underneath the mountain. Can we get no. No, we cannot get by.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me.
As if we had a choice. So, Miko, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakyako happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even...
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just a gathering of the yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak, so I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering... When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied. All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night?
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of...
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help when that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way. I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two. First, tell the Shrine Maidens to... During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the Shrine Maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yogo during this part to keep an eye. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat. But when their energies, they may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you...
Alright, got it.
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Okay, let's get go.
Lots of talking. Agreed. Nope, I do not have enough. You. Just right here. Tell the shrine leaving them. Get out of here! Wait, are you the shrine maid? No, you are. Go home. Take the day off.
Descend the mountain? Are the...
Yep, Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger.
I see. I'll evacuate...
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
It seems like Lady Guji places great trust in you. Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this. Thank you for helping with the ritual.
Don't worry, we're much stronger.
No, I'm much stronger than I look. You are still weak, Paimon.
Let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Go to here, and then Paimon is useless. Paimon is useless. Now we're gonna drop down here and take care of monsters. We're gonna try to drop closer to the ground so that when it does cue the scene, we aren't slamming into the ground from way up high. Adorable. Agreed.
Cool it.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry.
Be gone. No escape.
Windblade.
Stop going in and out of your crystal.
Winter shall eventually come.
Yeah. Will it? Will it though? Those enemies are cool. Yeah, they are cool enemies. Just they are hard to beat.
These monsters look really riled up. Yep. Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back in time to see. All right, here they come.
Do something, because I won't. Okay, so we'll deal with those ones. Oh no, you guys need this one.
Dodge this. Cool it.
Guaranteed, these are probably weak to Geo. Probably break these shields immediately.
This one will be frozen until you push your luck.
Come to think of it, I was working on some stuff the other day, and I was being killed by 2 rock monsters. I wouldn't be surprised if Geo would also be
No one escapes my sight.
the winner there.
Windblade.
Because Zhongli,
Dodge this.
kind of one of those things where the game is like letting you know, hey, you should be making multiple teams. Hey. It's also funny, every single time I see videos on YouTube, I don't see the Traveler in any of those, which is kind of sad to me. It's like, I don't know, a part of me is just like, I want to have the Traveler because that's what the game's about, right? Like, it's kind of crappy that it's almost just like the game is like, here, make a character. Oh, okay. Name her or him, whatever, because you'll never see them ever again. That's kind of crappy, but I can understand. Hey, what's up, Stradivarius? Sorry, Stradivarius. I'm gonna say it right eventually. We are finishing the stream right now. It's unfortunate. I do stream every 7 to 9 on, I don't know which time zone you're in. You always make it to the end? Barbara is very useful. Yeah. I'm enjoying her. And you are seeing Amber is still on the team. You're an ET? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Monday and Friday is 7 to 9. But you'll see that Amber's still on the team, but that's only just because my Xiangling is not as strong as I'd like her to be right now. So I'm working on her off streams. And lately this week I've not had the ability to play as much as I'd liked or want to. But yeah. I do use reactions as much as possible. I think for me it's like learning which reactions are good for certain people and not being this constantly push around. I use swirl a lot, but the one area I'm in right now I'm using overpower a lot. Oh, there she goes. That's what happens when you're paying attention to chat. We're supposed to just keep the monsters away as much as possible. Hydro is very powerful. Yeah. Unless you're going to get someone that's ice. Then it becomes really annoying. I was trying to work on Kaya this week. So I was doing the ice flower. And I kept getting frozen over and over and over again. I was like, oh my god. Please don't. Oh, I thought I was gonna get it off before, and then I was gonna switch to Barber for the full heal. Oh, come on. Yao is your Dandro? Nice. I have Calais, which I've thought about building up. I don't actually have any other Dandro players. No, never mind. I do have one. I can't remember his name though. Cave? Something like that. I'm pretty close to that. Amazing healer in Yao. Cave's niche, yeah. That's why I didn't put any power into him. He looks cool though.
So many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and sort through.
I'm gonna stay a little bit longer on my stream to see if we can finish off this story part.
Come with me.
I also picked up Lanyan during the Lantern Rite, as well as pushed Xiangling to C1. White Pig, yeah. I know that's who you're hoping to get.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it?
Baiju.
But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war.
For me, I'm trying to pull Shenhe.
Or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Super niche. She is a whale toy? I don't know what that means, but I think the reason why I want her is I just want her part of my team. Not so much like as an actual functioning aspect. It's just she's one of the first characters from Genshin that I came across way before I even started playing Genshin. I saw her on a wallpaper app, and I was just like, oh wow, she's great. Yeah, I like her. So I just want to get her as
It's
just
a feast, and all feasts come
to
to
have.
an end.
But I won't build her up that much.
Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Yay for EA. That has basically hardwired crowd support and other strong crowd. She kind of needs a fruit prayer. Oh wow. So it's okay, so her and 2 other people. I hear what you're saying.
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight.
What if I had
and
her,
our wishes will
Sitlali,
come
and
true.
Kaya?
Oh,
There.
Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power
Kaya and Sitlali
will
isn't.
be honored eternally.
Gotcha. Even though Sitlali's my only 5-star, I kind of put her off to the side. Stop building her.
Urakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day
Eventually,
for
yeah.
me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely.
Mabuika support? Yeah, I don't have Mabuika.
Just a little, of course.
It'd be cool if I had her.
Just as I
Don't have
thought,
her.
the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both. Oh, I'm great.
Carl? Oh,
The look on your
the
face just now.
Arlecchino
I'm
or
fine,
whatever her name is.
seriously.
The super long name girl.
Really, No.
Yeah, I played her trial. And she's like, wow, this
Fine.
girl's great.
Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Gotcha.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
Okay. Well, see.
Oh, I guess it's not going to allow us to finish everything off fully before the end. Too long didn't read Sitlali buffs. Frozen melt reacts, so you need Hydropyro DPS drivers. Ah. I actually like the little TLDR there to help me get the information I need rapidly. But we're going to call it on the stream there. Again, I will be back on Monday, as Monday and Friday are my Genshin streams. If you haven't been on YouTube yet to pick the game that will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays, make sure you bounce over to that. That's ETHERxSOCIAL. And pick that game. Your choices are to continue on in Armed and Dangerous, Conquer's Bad Fur Day, and Blinks the Time Sweeper. Thanks for the bit donation. So until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused and get yours. See ya! Only needs a shield, so if you have Sitlali, I would consider pulling Arm. I will do my best for that, honestly. I will do my best. Thanks always for the support, honestly. It helps me to learn the game quicker.